Hello everyone, Jen Mueller here, veteran sports broadcaster and America's expert talker. With the NCAA Tournament starting tomorrow, I have just finished reading that yearly story about how the tournament will cost American companies productivity and money. And here's my big request. Stop writing that story. Stop believing that story. Because truly, the NCAA Tournament can be a huge business development tool if you know how to use it correctly. I've talked to people in the last couple of weeks who try to limit the amount of sports conversations at work, and I'm here to tell you that's not going to work, especially when it comes to the NCAA Tournament. Did you know that an estimated 50 million people will fill out brackets trying to predict who's going to win this year's national championship? 50 million people. With that kind of passion and that momentum, you're not going to be able to stop it. So why don't you put it to work for you? Stop looking at it as a negative and start looking at it as a positive. Now, I posted this as a blog online this morning, so if you'd like the written version, just go to the website, talksportytome.com. But here is what I said. When it comes to thinking about it as a business development tool, I want you to think about three things. Number one, the NCAA Tournament gives you relationship building opportunities with people that you work with. Anytime you can find a point of connection outside of just work talk, you're building those know, like, and trust factors that actually increase productivity. It doesn't matter if you're cheering for the same team or if you pick the same national title winner. It really doesn't matter. It's about the connection that is forged and feeling more comfortable with the people around you. When it actually comes to the business development part of this, well, 50 million people? You're connected to 50 million people. If there's somebody that you want to reach out to, do it. There's a pretty good chance they have filled out a bracket. And it's an easy conversation starter. Hey, who do you have winning it all? Who is your biggest upset in the tournament? You know, I've been thinking about you, and I know that your alma mater is a 5 seed. Any of these conversations will start the ball rolling and open the door for actual business interactions. And the last thing I want you to think about is this. The NCAA Tournament creates its own follow-up opportunities because money doesn't change hands after one conversation. Business does not get done after one conversation. So, if you think about this, the NCAA Tournament will last 3 weekends. Why don't you pick a specific colleague or client and make it a point to follow up with him or her after each weekend of the tournament? You'll stay on the radar, you'll get to know a little bit more about them, and you'll be in the perfect position to ask for a business meeting or to conduct business at the end of the tournament. You know, look, you can look at this however you want to, but I'm here to tell you that it is far easier and far more productive to put the passion of sports fans to work for you instead of trying to squash that and think that it's going to go away. If you'd like more on how to do this, make sure you visit all the resources on the website, talksportytome.com.